You got Evangelion. Okay, this remember when Adult Swim first came out, like forever and a day ago, and it was like a specific lineup. And I know when Adult Swim first came out, it was Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha, and this one anime. It's Goddess something. I can't for the life of me think of what it was fully titled, but it was like people had giant mechs, but they worshiped them as gods, and they fought monsters evidently, but I can't fucking remember. Let's just forget about that one. Moving
Really?
on.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
like if you look up like old school Adult Swim lineup from like 1998, I'm sure you probably figure out what it is.
I'm trying to remember because I have no idea what that shit's called. I don't even think I remember that. I think I remember Yu Yu Hakusho and Inuyasha.
Yeah, because it was back when Adult Swim had the promos of people actually in a swimming pool.
Yeah, with good
Yeah.
old was that after the like the Mandark? Not the Mandark. What the hell is Mandark? That's a nigga on fucking. That's on Dexter's Laboratory. I'm thinking of Breck. That's what I meant to say. The Breck show.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
I said the fucking Mandark. What the hell? I need to go to hell.
Yeah. Shout out to Space Ghost Villains. Friggin' Moltar hosted Toonami for all those years,
If
and
you
then
remember,
dropped.
yeah. Shout out to y'all if y'all remember Motar hosting Toonami.
Yeah, and he gave the reins over to Tom after a while.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if
If what?
I'm trying to find it for you. I cannot find anything that says.
Well, you see,
Oh, Adult Swim showed Evangelion. No, you're right. It showed on Toonami, just heavily edited.
yeah,
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
it's okay. You know me and my weird memory. I remember shit like that.
Yeah, you do.
Another giant robot show. Big O.
Big
How can we forget
O.
about
I was waiting for you to bring it up. I was just like,
the based Megadudes?
Big O.
Showtime.
That show was fucking legit as hell. That was a big ass robot fight for you.
It was. Even when we fought monsters, they spun it into the way that it was a giant robot. I was like, oh, okay, that's actually pretty good writing. Thank you,
Yep.
Roger Smith.
I was like, let's go.
It's a Megadude. It's a giant turd. What?
Fight the giant mega dude. What? Fighting a giant piece of shit
Like, no, Smartest, it's a robot. Oh,
with
okay.
based Roger Smith. Okay, what was the premise of that show? Like, no one like
Okay,
it was only a
okay.
certain like yeah.
I think I can do it. Big O was about Bruce Wayne who piloted a robot, but he wasn't called Bruce Wayne. He was called Roger Smith,
Yep.
and he lived in a city that wasn't Gotham City, but it was like Gotham City if no one past the age of 40 remember their past.
Yeah, that's what I was remembering. Like, did everyone not have any memory of the past?
Yeah, if like 40 years prior to the start of the show, no one had any memories.
There you go.
So yeah, that's basically it. It's Batman piloting a giant robot fighting
He really
giant.
was Batman because he had like his badass butler.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. The Norman was Alfred. Yeah.
Yeah, Norman. There you go, Norman Berg.
Yep. Yeah. Huh. So would you say our Dorothy was like Robot Robin
I guess.
or
Yeah,
Batgirl?
makes sense.
Or yeah, one of those two.
Yeah, it makes sense for Robert. She could be the chick Robin, whatever her name was.
Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
I can't think of her name to save my life right now.
Stephanie Brown.
There you go.
Wow.
I'm,
Jay's memory.
I know, right? I'm pretty sure someone's yelling at me. How could you forget Stephanie Brown? My bad, bro. My bad.
Yes. Calm down. We're talking about giant robots here.
I was thinking of that. When you think of Batgirl, I was thinking Stephanie Brown. My fucking bad.
But yeah, I don't know. That show was really good. Like the first season finale, I remember it because those three other giant megadudes came out of the water, and it was like the ultimate cliffhanger.
Yep.
Because it was like he was Big O and he was ready to fight him. And like he shot his laser beam, and that was the end of the season. I'm like, what? No, no, I need more.
And it was crazy because season one was on Cart was like on Toonami, right?
Yes, it
But
was. It started
but
on
then
Toonami.
yeah, but then season two carried on to Adult Swim.
Yep, season two premiered on Adult Swim.
Yeah, because that threw a lot of people off. Everyone was like, "What?" I
And it's funny
remember
too
that.
because I think they literally made that show before it came on Adult Swim.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, it makes sense.
because you could tell like it was a newer animation style.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, like the progression of season two, it was like, oh wow, okay, more Mega Deuces, an actual villain. It was nice until
Megadoos.
you got to the ending.
Boy, that ending. Okay, I remember I saw the last episode. Me and my friend sat down and watched the last episode
Hmm.
on Toonami. Basically, what happened? Like I remember, like everything was like a dream or something, wasn't it? Or no? Like
No, no. Have you ever seen The Village?
yeah,
Okay, how everything was like a stage thing.
yeah.
It's basically how Big O ended. Everything was staged, and then the reason no one remembered 40 years prior is because nothing was real 40 years prior.
Oh,
Because that's why at the end, when Big O fought that other Big
yeah,
that just basically destroyed everything it touched, you saw like lights and stuff, and it was like a virtual set.
yeah. Because that's what I was like. Everything was like a computer. That's what I was like. Is this like what?
Yeah, it's basically like a computer program.
That,
And the chick in that show, Angel,
yeah,
is they played it out where she was like the one watching everything.
yeah. I
Eh,
always, yeah, because I always remember. I was like, wait, what? I watched that shit because it was funny because I never caught every episode of Big O. Like I
yeah.
always watch it every once in a while, and I didn't hate it or nothing. It's just that if I watched it, I watched it. If I missed it, I didn't give a shit. And
Oh
I
yeah,
remember seeing
because
that last episode.
there wasn't a lot of overarching storylines. There were a few, but you
Yeah,
could like miss a few episodes.
yeah, it was one of those pop animes. It wasn't like that one fucking weird one that Adult Swim had, where apparently I missed the first episode and that threw me off completely.
Which one?
It was one with the little boy in the bat. I can't remember what it was called.
Little Boy and the Bat.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, Pula Coolie?
no, no,
Oh no no no
no.
no 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 no.
Paranoid Agent or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, Paranoid Agent.
There you go. Fucking apparently I missed that first episode. And missed first episode threw me off so much.
Yeah, you have to watch that one consistently to understand that one.
Yeah, because
That one.
I was like, do I have to be on drugs to understand the show? Because I do not understand anything that's going on. Is this fucking dog real? Is that dude
God, that
real?
show was so tripped out. Oh
Yes, it
my
was.
God.
Anyway, back to mech. Yeah, because Big O, I remember seeing that last episode and I was like, what? I was like, wait, what?
Like, what the fuck just happened?
I was like, my mind was just.
I mean, it was like it was a mind-blowing ending, but it wasn't mind-blowing in a good way. It was like they got so epic in writing of the show and just got really lazy at the end. They're like, okay, it just wasn't real.
Yeah, none of it was real. That's why I was like, wow.
Yeah, yeah, I can never get past that. It's just like epic, epic, hype, hype. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, because like he like the world resets, don't it though? Or no? That's why I can't.
It either reset or the delusion ended.
Yeah, because that's like I know people debate that shit, and I was like, that shit was weird.
Yeah, and that last fight scene was so big too, because like Big O like pulled out this big cannon that he pulled out of nowhere and
Yeah,
blasted it.
that's why I remember. Like, man, this is a badass fight, and then like the whole thing was just going on, and I was just like, what?
Yeah.
I always thought they was gonna come back with more, but no, they were like, no, that's the last episode. I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah. That's an example of like something being so big and epic and then just like flatlining at the end.
Yep. I'm just
Mm.
like, wow. They're just like, okay, that's cool. I'll accept that. Why not? Just,
Oh, you accepted it. I was not happy about it.
yeah, I guess because I wasn't too into it, like I said, but I was
Yeah.
like, maybe that's what keeps me back from going and actually watching that show. That might be what it is.
What, the ending?
I was like, you know what? No, I've seen that ending. I'm not.
I
I'm not getting into that.
don't want to get myself all worked up over just such a letdown.
Right. No, thank you, fucking anime Bruce Wayne.
Ah, based Mega Deuce.
Pays to make a deuce. That's still hilarious. I can't get over that.
I can just imagine Shane listening to this like, stop using based ironically, Jay. Shit.
I know, right? Mega Deuce. That was the main bad guy.
What?
That was the main bad guy, wasn't it?
No, Megaduce was what Big O was. That's what
Oh,
they call
okay.
big robots, Megaduces.
Okay, because I was looking at them like the big Megaduce. Oh God, that's too much. Why? I was like, why? I like the big Megaduce.
No, there were different like Megaduces in the show. Like there was the two big villain ones were Big Duo and Big Foul.
There you go.
And Big Duo could fly. It had like helicopter propeller wings, arms,
Swag, fucking
things.
Captain, fucking not Captain Planet, fucking Inspector Gadget, your ass nigga. Just-
No, no, okay, not Inspector Gadget. Imagine Zeppelins, and that's where his arms.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
I was like Captain Planet. I mean Captain. Why do I keep saying Captain Planet? Inspector Gadget.
The hell does he
Fucking
do in
just.
Captain Planet?
I was all like helicopter up my hat and just take off, baby.
It's Jose watched Don Cheadle before we came on here.
Captain Planet, motherfucker. I'll turn you into a fucking tree.
First time I ever seen Brenda song curse, but that's neither here nor there.
There you go.
Um, I guess as we beat Big O to death, I guess we can go on until into something that Jose knows nothing about, but I know all too much
Yes, you
about,
do this. I'm just gonna sit down like, go.
and that is the American hype of Megas XLR.
No,
Now,
I was like, I'm over here confused. Oh, you go right ahead.
okay, Megas XLR. It was a show about a giant robot that came from the future, and this guy found it. And the robot came from the future without a head. So what he does is he takes his car and puts it as the robot's head. And throughout the series, they have like little adventures where they fight other giant robots and other aliens. But the cockpit is a car, but in the driver's seat, it's like game controllers and like joysticks and shit. And that's how he pilots Megas.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I found out a couple years later that the main character Coop, he was played by the dad from Witches of Waverly Place.
Wow.
Yep, and his best friend Jamie was played by Stephen J. Blum.
Good old Stephen J. Bloom.
Yeah, he was literally in everything.
Yep.
But yeah, that I love that show, and the fact that it makes fun of so many other shows. Like they had a Power Ranger parody show episode.
Nice.
Like if you like, it was like five people and they had like giant robots, and Coop basically destroyed them all. And he was just joking about it, like you guys suck, and he just destroyed all their robots.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, that wasn't a legit ending because that show got canceled. But the ending of that
Uh,
show, yeah, I know it's like the ending of that show was Coop got sent to another dimension where he fought an evil Coop, and evil Coop destroyed good Coop's megas. So
uh,
what he did was he took evil Coop's old megas and destroyed evil Coop's new megas.
there you go.
Did I lose you somewhere in there,
No,
Jose?
no, I got it for the most part.
Okay.
For the most part.
Yeah, but I highly suggest you go watch Megas XLR, Jose, because it was a really random and hilarious and action-packed show.
It sounds crazy. I think I'm
Yep.
gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, it is insane.
Well, there you go, guys. Magnus XLR. Let's
Megas.
go. Is it
Like
Magnus or
mega,
Magnus?
Megas. Like mega with an S at the end.
Like Mega Godzilla?
No, mega. Like Megazord.
Oh, Clancy fucking Brown was in the show?
What?
Oh, I'm just looking at the
Oh,
cast.
yes, he was. Yeah, because they came from the future with like alien squid face things. Like imagine Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean, and that's what those aliens look like.
So in other words, the fucking Cthulhu pilot these things.
There you go, the
Yo, is
Cthulhu's.
there a dude that looks like Modoc in this show too?
Yeah.
I'm looking at. I just found a
Oh,
random poster. I'm like, is that
okay.
Modoc?
Think about that character. That was Bruce Campbell.
Fucking, I'm watching it, and it kind of looks like Bruce Campbell since you said Bruce Campbell. Wow.
It's Bruce Campbell.
Okay, you know I'm gonna give this show a watch now, just because you said Bruce Campbell is fucking Modoc, basically. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, yeah, dude, watch that because that show was amazing.
I might have to now. Now you're depressing me since it's canceled.
I know, and it was such an abrupt ending too. Like they set up for so much more. Then it was just like, nope, we're not doing it anymore.
That's hilarious.
Hilariously
Oh, the
trash.
villains was fucking Clancy Brown. Okay, it makes sense, Mister. I voice bad guys.
Yep. I mean, he did play Sleuth for all those years.
Yep. Bruce Campbell. Nice. That's all. I guess I'm still on that. Fucking nice.
Is it on Netflix? I don't think so.
Let me see. It's on Xbox Live and iTunes.
Oh,
I
damn, they
just
should put it on Netflix.
they should. I would watch the balls out of that.
I would too, because I love that show.
Nice. That is so awesome.
Yeah,
Hashtag based Bruce
Beast
Campbell.
Magus.